Alert Weather with meteorologist Julia Blanchett.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. You're already at Tuesday, but you're also already seeing a lot of sunshine outside. Grand Junction, a beautiful sunrise this morning. Not a cloud in sight, and the Montrose area about 35 degrees right now. Although Cortez is a little bit chilly despite the sun coming up, they're still at 28 degrees. By the 7 o'clock hour, they're supposed to start to warm out of those sub-freezing temperatures, but they've been below freezing for quite some time. The National Weather Service, starting last night, issued a freeze warning for the Cortez area. That includes the Dove Creek and Durango areas, and it does expire around 9 a.m. this morning. But in totality, they spent an average of 5 to 6 hours below freezing starting at 2 to 3 a.m., which means that temperatures as cold as 23 degrees could have damaged agricultural fields and crops, along with any other normal everyday vegetation. And exposed pipes to the elements also start to become an issue. So thankfully we're getting rid of this, and we're not expecting sub-freezing temperatures again, and we're warming up day by day and hour by hour. So first, looking at your hours. Today at 10 a.m., if you're sending kiddos to school, I know there's still a few schools which are in session for only a handful more days, meaning your kids might be excited to soak up any last minutes they have in their recess hours. By 10 a.m., 56 degrees, completely sunny, not a cloud in sight, but by 11, about 59, 12, 63, and then by 1, about 66 degrees. So we will be warming up. The forecasted high is yet to come in the afternoons, but we're also going to be warming day by day, as I mentioned, which means our first 90-degree day is actually right around the corner. So let's talk about how normal it is to see our first 90-degree day as of right now. The earliest ever recorded 90-degree day for Grand Junction was May 3rd of 1947, and the latest first 90-degree day was June 28th of 1907 again. So that means we are supposed to see again our first 90-degree day between these limits, but the appropriate average would actually be the end of May, May 31st, and we're expected to do it in the 20s, which would be here in the next few days, since today is the 20th on the dot. So the next few days, looking at what you're expecting: Wednesday 82 degrees, Thursday 89, Friday 91 degrees. So not only are we hitting 90 degrees, we may surpass that here in Grand Junction and also in the Delta area. On your Saturday, about 88 degrees, and then on your Sunday, roughly around 85 degrees. So you do have a lot of warmth in the near future. This is also a holiday weekend coming up, so if you're excited for spending time outdoors, I know this usually marks some of the big starts to our summer festivities. There's going to be wonderful weather to support that here today. But if we're looking at the high temperatures for areas I haven't mentioned yet, Grand Junction will be a high of 73 today with everything said and done. The Delta area about 74, Montrose 70, and then Cortez about 68. The overnight lows, they're nowhere near the sub-freezing temperatures in almost all of our locations, which is certainly good news, but peaking at those low temperatures, Grand Junction 47, and in the Delta area 44. We're looking at 43 in the Montrose area, and then 34 down in Cortez this evening. So again, just a few degrees above freezing, which is a good thing.
As an emergency room physician, I worked in level 1 trauma centers for years. I know what happens back there. One ambulance after another, with injured patients and lives that are changed forever. I understand. I took care of those people. Thank you. Now, as an attorney, my team and I care for the same people, but in a different way, working to get our clients' lives back to normal. If you've been injured, our medical and legal expertise provides a unique advantage. Ramos Law. What makes us different makes us better.
I already showed you the temperature trend for Grand Junction, but if you look at the overnight lows, those will be in the 40s and 50s, and there is not a cloud in sight for the majority of our week. We will have some light passing clouds, but nothing to get too excited about. And if you're expecting to do something over the weekend, it looks like it will be a beautiful weekend. 88 degrees on your Saturday, on your Sunday 85, and that turns to 89 by Monday. Looking at the Montrose area, about 70 turns to 78, and then on Thursday and Friday, 85 turns to 86, and the holiday weekend is going to be in the 80s for the Montrose. They don't quite make a 90-degree day happen this week, but it's not too far off for their near future. Looking at the Delta area, about 74 today, turning to 82 on your Wednesday. Thursday, 90 degrees, and then Friday, 91. So that means we are ramping up our temperatures, hitting our first 90-degree day, and we could be in the 90s multiple days in a row. And by Saturday and Sunday, 88 turns to 85, and Monday, about 87. So a warm weekend as well. In Cortez, a warm Memorial Day weekend, and that means you're expecting 81 on Saturday and Sunday, going into Monday 82. But in the meantime, you're supposed to see about 68 degrees. We are warming up from that morning freeze, but tomorrow you'll be back in the 80s.